Hello, hello, hello! Bada bing, bada boom. It's the realest dude in the room. I should have recorded this episode yesterday, but I was just so goddamn tired. I was just running around, doing dumb shit, all that, whatever. Living life, doing whatever. Doesn't matter. You don't care about what I do in life. You just care about my recap and my predictions. That's all you give a shit about. That's all I'm here for. I'm just your entertainment. That's all I am to you. Anyway, so I watched the majority of this Rams and Niners game. Absolute dog shit game. I know it's all. I know there's weather raining in the first half. Wasn't really that great. Didn't throw. No, not a lot of throwing the football. Not a lot of running the football very well. But then, what's his name? Devondre Campbell for the Niners quit on the team. So now, because of that, it seems like he's suspended without pay for the rest of the year, which is absolutely insane. And it looks like he just said, "Fuck it, my career's over." He said, "Fuck the bullshit. I ain't playing because fucking Greenlaw finally came back, but I guess he got hurt again." And then Warner was also playing with a fractured ankle, which is insane to me. Like, I understand why players play hurt, but like to do that is absolutely wild. But yeah, so that's the big storyline of that. That was really the big storyline of the game. And the Rams are looking hot. Like now they're showing when healthy, they can beat you anyway. They can beat you with throwing the football to both Cooper Cup and even though Cooper Cup didn't have a catch tonight, and well, not tonight in this game, he didn't have a catch, and throwing the ball to Puka Nakua and also running the football down your throat. So this Rams team is very dangerous, and they can be very dangerous, and they're going to be a good football team. Cowboys crushed the Panthers. No shocker there. It's hilarious that the Panthers were even favored in the first place, but it looks like the Cowboys are finally waking up. They're still alive in the playoffs, but they're still alive to make the playoffs. Which if they lose, I think they're eliminated. I'm not sure though. We have to take a look at the playoff picture. Chiefs and the Browns, not a shocker there. 21-7. Cleveland, not Cleveland. Kansas City won. But Mahomes has a high ankle sprain. He's probably going to play this game. Very doubtful. Like I think he's questionable. I don't know for the injury report for sure. Texans beat the Dolphins 20-12. Not a shocker there. What was I going to say? They won the division because the Colts lost. We'll go over that in a second. But yeah, not surprising. The Texans are just a better team. Dolphins are basically I think they're done. I don't think they're going to be winning any more games the rest of the year. I mean, they may win against the Niners next week, but this week, but we'll see. And the Nothing Bowl, the Dog Shite Bowl, the Jets beat the Jags 32-25. Aaron Rodgers had a kick-ass day. Devontae Adams had a kick-ass day. Garrett Wilson had a kick-ass day. So I mean, yeah, these two teams aren't going anywhere. They're gonna be hiring new head coaches soon, so not really much to say about that. Commanders edged out the Saints by 1 point because the Saints scored a touchdown but failed to score on the 2 point conversion. So because the Commanders win, they still have a shot to win the division, but they're not going to win they're not going to win the NFC East this year. The Saints should have just taken the extra point and gone to overtime, but we'll see. Spencer Rattler's in there, and he looked okay. He's looked okay from what he's played, and I know that he hasn't played a lot, but he's a fifth round pick. You don't expect him to play a lot. Ravens crushed the Giants 35-14. Now shocker. This puts Lamar Jackson back in the MVP conversation because this man had 5 touchdowns and only 4 completions. To do that, it's absolutely insane. Giants are a shit show. We all know this. Bengals beat the Titans 37-27. Again, the Bengals are alive, but I don't know. I don't know what would need to happen if the Bengals won out. I don't know what else would need to happen. Honestly, I think the Broncos would need to lose out. So I think Cincinnati and Denver play each other because that would be the game. Not this coming week, but I believe next week they play each other, and I believe that would be the game to decide whether who gets in the playoffs or not between those two teams. Cardinals beat the Patriots 30-17. Not a shocker there. Arizona needed the win to stay in the race to win a division, and they did. So no shocker there. Broncos crushed the Colts 31-13. I didn't get to see a lot of this game because I was at the bar watching my Eagles Eagles beat the Steelers, but we'll get talk about that game in a second. But from the highlights I saw, the defense kicked ass and they took names, so that's what I needed because I have the Broncos defense in fantasy, and I need them to step them up tonight. Because yeah, I need the Broncos to step up tonight because I have their defense in fantasy football. So hopefully they do it again tonight. Bills beat the Lions in a shootout, 48-42, a possible Super Bowl preview. I mean this game also makes Josh Allen another potential. Let's pause that. Another potential MVP. I think he's the front runner right now. I think he's 3 passing and 3 rushing touchdowns. That's insane to do. And Lions are just beat up on defense. I don't know if they're gonna can maintain this health. Bucks crushed the Chargers in the game no one saw coming. I thought the Chargers were gonna win at home, but clearly I was wrong. Yeah, the Tampa Bay just came in and they did their thing. It's the first time Baker ever beat the Chargers. And now the game I mostly focused on, the Eagles beating the Steelers 27-13. This game should shut all the haters up. We can win multiple ways: running the football, passing the football, playing stout defense, kicking ass, taking names. Doesn't fucking matter what we do. We're gonna win no matter what. But the Steelers are still a good team. They just ran into a better football team. Packers crushed the Seahawks, 30-13. That kicks the Seahawks out of first place for right now. And the Packers are still the hottest team, or one of the hottest teams in football, even though they're at 10-4, and they at this point looks like they can only really get a wild card spot unless they win out and Detroit and Minnesota lose that, which I don't see coming. I don't see happening because Minnesota crushed the Bears 30-12. Sam Darnold continues to look good. The defense continues to look good. Justin Jefferson continues to do his thing. Last but not least, the Falcons beat the Raiders in a crazy score of 15-9. Even though they won and Kirk Cousins played another bad football game, and because of that, the biggest story heading to Week 16 is that Kirk Cousins is benched for the rookie Michael Penix Jr. With a division on the line. Atlanta can still win this division if they win out and Tampa Bay loses one of these next upcoming 3 games. And the Raiders aren't playing for shit, so let's go to these predictions real quick. Let's go to Broncos at Chargers. First time the Chargers beat the Broncos in Denver. Chargers got ahead like 23-0, and then Denver slowly came back to win the game. But I see things playing out differently this time. These two teams are completely different. Well, I won't say completely different, but the Chargers are more so relatively the same, but the Broncos have improved greatly. So I'm thinking that the Denver Broncos win this game. And like I said, I have their defense. I'm hoping the defense kicks ass. Texans at the Chiefs on Saturday. I'm even with the injury to Patrick Mahomes' ankle, I'm still going with the Chiefs at home. You can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. You just can't. And the second Saturday game, the Steelers at the Ravens. That's a tough one. They don't have George Pickens. I don't think George Pickens will be playing, and TJ Watt will most likely be playing, but on a limited snap count. But Lamar's other team that he sucks against is the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's bad against the Steelers, and he's bad against the Chiefs. Fuck. I'm going with the split. I'm going with the Ravens at home against the Steelers. Giants at Falcons. This is the perfect time to put a rookie in against a bad football team, so I'm going with Michael Penix Jr. as Atlanta Falcons beating the Giants. Cardinals at Panthers. Panthers have nothing to play for except for pride. Bryce Young needs to look a little. He continues to need to improve every week. But I'm going to go with Arizona on the road. They still have a lot to fight for. They still have a chance to win this division, win the NFC West. Lions at Bears, excuse me. Even with all the injuries to Detroit's defense, I still think the Lions are going to beat the Bears. It's probably going to be a close game like it was on Thanksgiving. Probably similar score like 23-20, something along those lines. Titans at Colts. I believe the Colts are. I don't know if the Colts are still alive for the playoffs. We'll look at the playoff picture afterwards. Where is it right here? Buy tickets, team experiences. Oh, here we go. Playoff picture right there. We'll look at that in a little bit. Going with the Colts at home. Rams at the Jets. The Rams are a hot team. I'm going with the LA Rams on the road against the Jets. Even though the Jets look good these past few weeks, even though they're only 4-10, but and the Jets can play spoilers. But I'm going with the Rams on the road. My Eagles are at the Commanders. This if we win this game, we win the division. So I'm going with the Eagles. I think we're just a better football team every way, shape, or form. Better passing offense, better running offense, better defense, just better at everything. We proved that the first time we played them. We're going to prove that to them again. Browns at Bengals. Bengals at home. They still have a chance to get in the playoff spot. I think they have to win out, and the Chargers need to lose. Let me see, 8-6. Yeah, it'd be tough for the Chargers to lose that. I don't know who they play. We'll find out who the Chargers play up later. Vikings at Seahawks. Seahawks aren't looking that great right now. Geno Smith got hurt last week, but I believe he's healthy enough to play this week. Even with that, I'm going with the Vikings. They're just a better team overall. They're fighting for the 1 seed, just like the Eagles are and the Lions are. Patriots at Bills. Bills are at home. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. Jags at Raiders, a meaningless game. Going with the Jags on the road, better quarterback. Even if Aiden O'Connell plays, Raiders don't have Max Crosby. He's done for the rest of the year. 49ers at Dolphins. I'm not sure who to pick for this game. Both teams pretty much outside the playoffs with a very slim chance to make it. Fuck, I'm going to Miami at home just because. Tampa Bay at Dallas, the Sunday night game. We want the Bucks on the road to beat Dallas, and I don't know, but if I'm not sure, but if the Cowboys lose, I think they're out of the playoffs. I don't know that for sure. And last but not least, Saints at Packers. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers at home. So before we end this episode, I know we kind of flew through that shit. Not really a lot to say, but I want to look at the playoff picture. Current playoff picture. Excuse me, I've been coughing. So these are the clinched playoff spots. All these teams, well, three of these teams have won their division. Texans, Bills, and Chiefs obviously won their division. Steelers are in the lead, and I believe if they beat the Ravens, they clinch the AFC North. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm almost positive because they're what 11-6. Like if this, I guess if they lose out, and yeah, they would lose out. The Steelers win out, they would still have the tiebreaker over this Ravens. So I guess I believe if they win this game, the Steelers win the division. And all these teams, us three, Lions, Eagles, Redskins, and not Redskins, sorry, Vikings. I don't know why I said Redskins. We all clinched playoff spots, but Bucks are currently in the lead in the NFC South. Rams currently in the lead in the NFC West. Packers and Commanders both currently in the wild card spot. So I highly believe that these 6 teams will make it. I believe the Rams will win out. I believe the Bucks will win out. Packers, I believe they'll win out enough to keep that 6th seed. And the real question is who's going to take the number 7 seed in the both AFC and NFC. Oh, so it looks like the Colts are still in. They have the best probability at 6-8 to make it if the Chargers lose out. Because no matter what, they'll still be after this week. No matter what, they'll still be the 7th seed because they have the better record of eight wins over the Colts, Dolphins, Urban Bengals 7 wins. If each of those teams win this week. Oh no, yeah, the Cowboys still in. Wow, how are the Saints still in the playoff picture? They should be out of it. So what? I guess if they win out, and the Commander, hold on, that one makes sense. 8-9. Yeah, like mathematically, there'd be no way for the Saints to win. That doesn't make sense. The Saints should be eliminated by now. Yeah, I think if the Cowboys lose, I think they're out. I'm not sure. Niners, they don't really have a shot unless they win the division, which the NFC West is still wide open. Like even though the Rams are at 8-6 right now, I think they will win the NFC West just because they're the hottest team in the NFC West right now. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Atlanta needs to basically In order for the Atlanta to win, Atlanta basically needs to win out, and the Bucks need to lose one of these games. And I don't. They played Dallas this week. I believe they played the Saints last week, and they played somebody else. I don't remember who. But I don't think the Buccaneers will lose a game. So we'll see. That's a lot to ask for a rookie quarterback to basically say, "Yeah, we're throwing you in because Kirk Cousins sucks, and we're winning. We need you to win out." But you never know. The NFL is always impossible to predict. Yeah, that's it for this week. It's a nice short video. I didn't want me to rush it, but it is what it is. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. Let's see. Oh, look, tie-breaking procedures. Oh, this is the procedures. I thought it was actual like tiebreaker. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll go over that. Like this will be like a week 17, week 18 thing. So yeah, that's it for this week. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next week. Peace out.